Welcome back, MK Car Reviews. Today we're getting deep, detailed, and honest about the 2026 BYD Sealion 7, a mid-size all-electric SUV that's shaking up the market with serious tech, surprising performance, and aggressive pricing. I'll walk you through how it drives, what's inside, real-world range and charging, and whether the price makes this a no-brainer or a maybe for buyers hunting value in the EV space. Right out of the gate, the Sealion 7 sits on BYD's modern electric architecture and uses the company's Blade battery technology, a system BYD highlights for safety, structural integration, and fast charging capability. In some markets, BYD pairs the battery with CTB, cell-to-body, construction that makes the battery part of the car's structure, which helps rigidity and crash performance while saving space. That translates into a car that feels solid and usable as a family SUV while still packing serious EV hardware. Styling is one of the Sealion 7's strengths. It's a sleek, coupe-like SUV with a long roofline, full-width LED signature, and clean aerodynamic lines. The design is modern without being faddish, and the wide stance visually sells its mid-size proportions, the kind of look that reads premium to most buyers at first glance. Inside, you get a techy, comfortable cabin, a rotating 15.6-inch central screen on many trims, a fully digital instrument cluster, premium trim choices on higher grades, and useful luxury touches such as a panoramic roof and multi-zone climate control. The packaging is thoughtful, plenty of rear legroom, a large boot, and even a practical frunk for extra everyday storage. Under the skin, BYD offers multiple powertrain choices depending on region and trim. For single-motor rear-wheel drive, you're looking at roughly 230 kilowatts, about 308 horsepower, with around 380 newton-meters of torque in the long-range variants. The high-performance dual-motor versions combine a front and rear motor for total system output near 390 kilowatts, close to 523 to 530 horsepower, and roughly 690 newton-meters of torque. That dual-motor setup catapults the car into genuine performance SUV territory. BYD claims sprint times that put the performance model into the mid-4-second 0 to 100 km per hour range, while the RWD long-range models sit in the mid-SIXS, depending on spec. These are real numbers that make the Sealion 7 feel quick in everyday driving and thrilling when you ask for it. Range estimates vary by battery size, regional testing standard, and the exact trim, but the story is simple. BYD tunes the Sealion 7 for long range as a selling point. Outside China, most published WLTP numbers put usable range for RWD long-range models around the mid-400 km mark, roughly 480 to 500 kilometers WLTP, while NEDC/CLTC figures reported in some markets are higher, 550 to 610 kilometers. In real-world, mixed driving and highway speeds will usually reduce those claims. Expect lower figures at sustained high speed. But even conservative real-world estimates show the Sealion is competitive with other long-range EVs in its class. Charging is practical for daily life. BYD supports high-power DC fast charging on the Sealion 7, varies by battery, and certain battery options can accept very fast charge rates that bring the battery from about 10% to 80% in roughly a half hour in optimal conditions. That means long trips are manageable with a quick stop, and overnight home charging will top you off comfortably for routine use. The Blade battery chemistry also gives a safety and longevity narrative that BYD leans on heavily. Lower risk of thermal runaway and good durability in real ownership. On the road, the Sealion 7 balances ride comfort and composure. The suspension tuning is engineered to keep body control without being punishing. Adaptive dampers appear on higher trims, so it soaks bumps well while still letting the car feel planted through corners. Steering is precise enough for confident lane changes and highway maneuvers while remaining easy around town. Noise, vibration, and harshness, NVH, are better than you'd expect from a car at this price. The cabin is quiet at cruising speeds and well insulated against road roar. Reviewers generally praise the calming, stable driving experience, while noting that the sportiest trims are clearly the ones to pick if you want that EV grunt feeling on demand. No car's perfect, and the Sealion 7 has realistic caveats. Some testers and owners report real-world range falling short of the most optimistic official numbers when driving at sustained motorway speeds or with heavy loads. Interior material quality can vary between trims. While top grades feel very premium, lower variants show more hard plastics in places. Driver assistance systems are comprehensive but